Hi there and welcome back to another Bish Plays. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go and revisit We Went Back. So we played it a couple days ago now, I think it was last week, and it really left an impression on me, and I wanted to do a review of it because I was so blown away by the game and I really enjoyed it that much. I just wanted to give like an overall opinion of it and yeah, just give my review. So if you're a fan of atmospheric puzzle-driven horror games with a dash of jump scares, stick around because this one is worth talking about. Before we properly dive in, let me give you a quick teaser of what this game is all about. We Went Back puts you in the shoes of an astronaut trapped aboard a seemingly abandoned space station. With no clear instructions, you're forced to piece together what happened, uncovering chilling secrets and solving puzzles to escape a haunting time loop. Are you intrigued? Let's dive in. Let's start with the first thing that caught my attention. It was the graphics. For a free-to-play game, We Went Back looks stunning. The attention to detail in the environment is just incredible. You're wandering through a space station and every corner feels polished, immersive, and at times downright creepy. From the flickering lights to the eerie emptiness of the hallways, the game nails that unsettling atmosphere. Plus the dynamic lighting and subtle environmental effects add a layer of realism that's hard to find in many free games. One thing I really appreciated when it came to the graphics was how the station itself felt like a character. It's not just a backdrop, it's alive, it's shifting and changing as you progress through the story. This adds to that tension and makes exploration feel both rewarding and nerve-wracking. And can we talk about them textures for a second? The metal walls have this cold, unwelcoming sheen, and every console and control panel looked functional, even if it wasn't. If you've watched my Let's Play, you'll see there are plenty of times where I wanted to interact with something or I felt like I could. And that just gives props to the developers on how well and polished this game really is. Next up is probably the backbone of this whole game, which is the puzzles. I found them to be both fun and challenging without being frustrating. They're designed in that way that makes you think, but they're not so difficult that you want to give up. The clues are clearly integrated into the environment, and the game does a great job of encouraging exploration without holding your hand too much. One feature is the time loop mechanic, which adds an extra layer of complexity and intrigue to them puzzles. Every loop, the station changes subtly, and it's up to you to notice these differences and figure out what they mean. I can't tell you how many times I double back thinking, wait, was that there before? It's a clever way to keep you engaged and paying attention to every little detail. Another fun aspect is how the puzzles tie into the story. They're not just random challenges, just designed to keep you busy. They're breadcrumbs leading you deeper into the mystery, and it's a satisfying loop of solving, discovering, and then questioning what's going to happen next. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know. It's the scares. We Went Back creates a truly tense atmosphere that keeps you on edge. The jump scares are well placed, not overused, and genuinely made me scream a couple of times. And trust me, I don't scare easy. Okay, maybe I do a little bit, but this game did get me quite good. Abso-fucking-lutely not. What's even better is the use of audio. Subtle sound effects and an unsettling soundtrack that builds up the tension beautifully. There's this constant feeling of dread, like something is watching you just out of sight. And when the scares do hit, they do hit hard. The game knows when to make you wait and when to strike. But it's not just them big moments. Even the quieter scares, like the flickering shadows in the corner of your eye or the sound of something moving behind you, it will really send a shiver down your spine. It's a masterclass of pacing and restraint. And then there's the story. While the game is relatively short, it packs a punch with its narrative. Without spoiling anything, I'll say that the story is well thought out and fits perfectly into the eerie setting. It's one of those games where you'll be thinking about that ending long after the credits roll. The use of cryptic notes and environmental storytelling really elevates the experience, giving the player a sense of mystery and discovery. I found myself piecing together the clues and forming my own theories as I played. There's just enough ambiguity to keep you guessing. And the ending, let's just say, it's one of those moments where you'll want to sit back and process what happened. I definitely sat there after I played this and thought, what could I have done different? Could I maybe play the game out a little bit differently? And I'm already itching to dive back in and to give that a go, just to see how that ending might be different. The mechanics are another highlight. The controls feel intuitive and smooth, which is so important in a game like this. Whether you're solving puzzles or creeping through the dimly lit corridors, everything feels responsive and polished. The game also features an interesting retro sci-fi aesthetic, which adds to the overall charm and immersion, which I personally loved, as that's the sort of style that really hooks me and brings me in. I also want to shout out the level design. The station might seem small at first, but as the loops progress, you realise there's so much more to uncover. The layout is cleverly designed to guide you while still making you feel like you're finding your own way. It's a balance that's hard to pull off, but I think We Went Back does it beautifully. So what's my verdict? For a free-to-play game, We Went Back absolutely delivers. The graphics, puzzles, atmosphere, and the scares all come to create a short but unforgettable experience. The time loop mechanic and retro futuristic design make it stand out from other indie horror titles. If you're into horror games, or just want something quick and thrilling to play, I can't recommend this one enough. So I'm going to give this a rating out of 10. I'm going to call this the Bish rating. So we'll probably do this on a couple of games we play, and with this one, I think it deserves a solid 8.5. Let me know down below if you've played this already and if you agree with that score. That's it for today. Have you played We Went Back? What did you think about it? Let me know below. And as always, if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!